It's that time again, Sunday morning drag racing, XRP. Just got the 93 octane Buc-ee's and the Catalina and some snackaroonies. Had to try something new. Always get brisket tacos, but look at that. Salted caramel ice cream sandwich cookie wheel thing. And then some peach habanero hot sauce for the brisket tacos and a Monster, of course. Here we are in line waiting to get into Xtreme Raceway Park. I believe we could easily say that's the quickest, best track in Texas. This is race number 1 of the 2025 Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge Series. TMCCC.org. Check it out and come race with us. We're going all the way as far south as Houston and almost to Oklahoma City to Thunder Valley this year, and as far west as San Angelo. So it'll be the farthest we ventured from DFW. Got the heavy hood and the 2 ballast wheels back in the trunk on the Catalina. Needed to slow it down to 725 for my class anyway, because I like to run modified muscle, which is 725 and slower. So that way, on my points, I can race the truck at 8 seconds or the wagon at 9 seconds, you know, and just drive those to the faraway tracks if I don't want to trailer this. So that's the plan. I'm going to try to run it and drive and see where the Turbo 400 governor upshift's at. I haven't tested that yet. But of course, last time I went to the track in lightweight mode, test and tune, and went 707 with the hood off and the trunk empty, shifting it high. But we'll see what we can do to slow it down today. That beautiful Mercury again. The Comet Caliente. Oh yeah, Caliente's all right, sure enough. And it is faster than you think. This truck drove in behind me. How about that? Look at that green V-body. Oh, Mr. Dudley's Trans Am, original paint. Such a great car. Beautiful. Of course, the other Trans Ams are here. We got 4 second-gen Trans Ams and 1 LS Trans Am over here. Hell yeah. We got us a dirty $300 Pontiac with a pretty good motor. About to do the first time trial. Gonna leave it and drive. Hopefully it'll shift like at 5,000 or 4,500. We'll see. That'll be a good number to bracket at today. We got to slow it down a little. Well, I ran a 751. It shifted out of first about 53 or 5400, but I don't know. I think it might have went first to third. I don't know if it went to second. So it might be why it only ran a 51. So should I put it in low 2 and let it auto shift 1, 2 and then just push the 2, 3 on the next one? Maybe, I don't know. Got us a Javelin this time. This pretty Chevelle. Just love a 70 Chevelle. pushed a little bit on the light, did a red light, -1.6. I think it's just chugging in third gear prematurely on that one out of first to third. But 53, so I ran a 51 and a 53, so that's fairly close to dial 51, I guess. 2024 outstanding performer. Old 74B, that's me. win's a win. O2 reaction time and on the brakes. I'll take it.
And on top of that, he ran.
other guy had a negative 05 red light. He had a quicker dial. I did a 06, and anyway, mine was a little slow too. Water temperatures was up, and it's just chugging in third gear. When it shifts out of first, it's doing a 2-3 abruptly. But it's another win, so we're down from 21 car field down to maybe 5. All right, third round, here we go. Final round of modified. Come on, Ken in the Chevelle. Come on, Ken. That's my class. Let's see.
Well, once again, to the custom tuners, we need about 20 to 30 minutes to do some track work after this race is completed. So we
Oh, hell. That guy's hard to beat. Here comes Dudley. He won King today for the Pontiac Club. Hell yeah, good job. Well, looks like the old Comet Caliente is also a winner today. That's a hell of a Mercury. Good job. So yeah, the time's come. Since I ran my 7.0 goal already with mechanical everything, that fan clutch had finally gave up the last 25% of working that it had. You know, the motor got hot a few times. Real issue in bracket racing when you start hot lapping. So I actually need to have electrical shit now, unfortunately, so I can cool it down with the engine off between rounds. It's really just a bracket race thing. But doesn't mean I have to buy an electric fan if I already got one. I actually yanked one off the Hummer a while back, and it's got a nice gasket on it. It had a couple chips in the blade. I smoothed it off with a grinder, but it's got some controller stuff, and I can probably put this on the radiator. And then just by chance, ran across a marketplace deal for one of them fancy red anodized Mazier electric Pontiac water pumps that run around $500 at Summit, and found one here in Texas for $175. I'm gonna try to get it by Saturday. For that price, hell yeah. Get it by Saturday. Not going to put it on by, you know, for the Sunday race. Well, no, actually it's Saturday race. Racing at Little River near Temple, Texas. Holland, Texas, Little River Academy, Temple Academy. They call it all kinds of names. But yeah, racing again next weekend. So I either got to put a better clutch fan on, or I got to put that electric fan on before Saturday. So that's what's going on, and we're going to go hit it again. But I'll leave it in low 2 this time, and since it was double shifting the 2-3, you know, you can hear it in the video. It was like at 5,300 out of first, where I normally shift at 6, and I was trying to slow the car down anyway, but kind of sucks when it does like a shifts into second and then immediately into third, all up in the converter and just lugging the crap out of it. I'd like to get it to run 725 to 730 range in warm weather for my brackets, and just I'll leave it in low 2 and let the revs come up in second and just see how it goes. So that's what's happening.